in a perfect spot. And that's this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Conforto, as he takes it for the first out. With that, here's how Bucks show up in this one. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there hacking. But if he's trying to be effectively wild within the strike zone, then you got to be a little more patient and work the count.
Conforto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Good work that time from Bartolo Colon. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a Ubaldo Jimenez will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a fourth or fifth starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Trumbo, still going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0. Standing in now, David Wright. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Grounded to the right. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about guys at the hot corner, the best in the league, we're looking at one of them right here. Gold Glove Award winner last year. Has the softest hands of anybody in the league.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. Chris Davis makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Colon sets his sights. Here's the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Walker is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first, and Colon's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning. Matt Wieters into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he'll just make him throw one over.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Line drive to center field. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Lucas Duda strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Check swing grounder to the right side. A barehanded pickup. Safe.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. Now the ruling on the field is safe, and it probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to overturn this call and call him out.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Neil Walker will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
He's bounced back nicely here after the leadoff single. Kept the guy anchored at first. He's done what he's needed to do.
Kevin Plawecki set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
1-2.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Jonathan Scope will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Ryan Flaherty gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, a big hole on the right side of the infield. You see it there. With the first baseman holding, the second baseman at double play depth, there's a lot of real estate out there, and he just bounces it right through the opening.
Into the box, Ubaldo Jimenez. And now here's a bunt attempt by Jimenez, and he gets this one down. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
Yeah, a nice job there to give himself up. You see they put the tag on him as he's running to first. That moves 2 guys into scoring position now, only 1 out.
Stepping in now, number 23. Hot shot on the ground is short. Cabrera's up with it, and the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Yeah, with the runner going on contact right there, this is going to be an RBI ground out as he's in to score and tie this game up.
In now, Manny Machado on the ground to the left side. Right has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Bartolo Colon digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
On the mound, he's got to be talking to himself. You know, in the American League, we see DHs like Ortiz and Billy Butler, Michael Young. You're telling me I get to face a pitcher 3 times a game? I could get used to this.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And we'll go back to the top of the lineup now for Curtis Granderson. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now, 3-2.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Into the box now, David Wright. Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Rips this one to first. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. They'll try to score that runner from first. He's around third. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Boy, what a great swing that time as he just rips this one right down the first base line, down into that corner. They decide to wave that runner home from first base, and he was running out of gas a little bit, but he slides in safely.
Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Man, this guy was cruising along. Got the first 2 outs of the inning, and then single, double, single to the last 3 hitters. All of a sudden, the wheels just sort of came off the track.
Lucas Duda steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Mets are out on top, 3-1. Adam Jones is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Left side. Cabrera's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
First baseman number 19.
Chris Davis is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Colon gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. And the Orioles have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Into the box, Mark Trumbo. Fly ball out toward right field. Waiting on it is Granderson as he takes it for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Wieters, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And he's not quite as powerful from the left side as he is batting right-handed, so he just doesn't quite have that same pop in his bat batting lefty.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the familiar home run swing of Chris Davis. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Orioles 2. Neil Walker is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
And this is a two-seam fastball with a little bit of life to it. I mean, they'll often run east to west or vice versa depending on the pitcher's handedness. He just had no answer for this one.
Standing in now as Drupal Cabrera. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, tries.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. Settling in now, Kevin Plawecki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. One there. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us are back with more following this. Jonathan Scope heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
To 2-2 now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Cespedes has a beat on it, 1 away. Striding into the box, Ryan Flaherty. He reached on a single in his first try. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Ground ball right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
The pitcher, number 31, Ubaldo Jimenez.
The pitcher, Ubaldo Jimenez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Stepping in now, number 23. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. Still a 3-2 ball game. Bartolo Colon comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, this is the 2nd time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Curtis Granderson strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. A take there by Granderson as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. David Wright will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his 2nd plate appearance. Payoff pitch on its way. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate and the count remains 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. On his way to pitch number 75. To short, hit hard. To second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Manny Machado will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Up high, 2-1 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 10, center field
Adam Jones will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Conforto has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Chris Davis. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Taken high and deep to right. Granderson going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, and the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 3.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
In now, Mark Trumbo. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Conforto moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Michael Conforto will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
And you dominant on the mound, but when he moves his pitches around, that's what makes him so effective. And this at-bat right here, it's a great example of what I'm talking about.
Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is. He can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Lucas Duda stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now, 3-2.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Standing in now, Neil Walker. On the ground up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Mets get one on this swing by Lucas Duda. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's 4-3 New York. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Colon's ready. Here it comes on 3-2. Hit hard to short. Cabrera scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Next for the Orioles, shortstop.
Digging in, Ryan Flaherty. He singled his last time up. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Oh, and on 3-1, this is the pitch you're looking for. You're looking fastball middle in, and if you get it, your eyes are going to get about as big as the on-deck circle. And he turns on this thing and just rips it for 2 bases.
And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Hansel Robles will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Wilmer Flores will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 4.
Pedro Alvarez is out of the dugout now as it appears he'll hit for the pitcher Jimenez. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
He had to wait there at second base to see if this ball is going to get through. But it'll be first and third now with one away following the base hit.
Number 23 will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
This is in the air out to left field. Conforto is there. 2 down. And a relay home, and he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over. Vance Worley will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Kevin Plawecki will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Wilmer Flores will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right
Curtis Granderson strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. David Wright will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Manny Machado will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a one-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Addison Reed will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Addison Reed.
Reed sets. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Chris Davis will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail it here 4-3. Michael Conforto ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. He just threw it right by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, Yoenis Cespedes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Machado is there on to first, and there were two down. Lucas Duda comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Up next for the Mets,
Neil Walker will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. Alejandro De Aza will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. To short, hit hard. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Jerry's Familia is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Leading off the inning, Mark Trumbo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Drilled to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And he'll be thinking that's an out he should have had here to lead off the inning. This was maybe not the most routine of hops, but still, you'd think he'd at least be able to get a glove on it.
In now, Matt Wieters. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
the second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
So striding in, Jonathan Scope, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he gets the call there, 3-1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
And the count will be full. Trying to hold the lead. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Ryan Flaherty will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Now a sinker's low off the outside corner, 2 balls and a strike. And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full, 3-2. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Nolan Reimold will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 14, Nolan Reimold.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And the throw will be in time as they'll wind up stranding the possible tying run at third base. And this ball game is over.
Finally a chance to exhale here a little bit. They get the final out and strand the tying run at third and the go-ahead run at first.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Curtis Granderson. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top